What's going on, guys? You guys really enjoyed the first day in a life video, so I'm bringing you number two. It's a few days later than the first one, probably 4 or 5 days later since I recorded the first one. But we got a pretty big day ahead of us. We're going to run a break tonight, so I have to go to the bank. I need to take cash out, and then I need to go to a card shop where I buy my boxes from. Right here, I have an eBay order that just went out. I actually already went to the post office. I have a reel coming out today, but I did about $1,200 in sales last night. I had a UPS package and a USPS package, so a post office package. So I took both of those this morning, and then as I was literally pulling up to the post office, someone bought something off the eBay. So we got to run back there, but we're going to go bank, post office, card shop, and then back. It is roughly 10 in the morning. I've already done, like I said, dropped off the stuff, and then I went and I picked up a bunch of soil. My wife is building a garden in the backyard, and so I had to go pick up a bunch of bags of soil and lay those back there for her. So we got that done, but we have a really big morning ahead of us, and I'm excited. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for the last video, guys. We gained like 40 subs in 3 days or something like that. It's absolutely absurd. So greatly appreciate it. But I'm going to go shower, get dressed, and then we are going to get on the road to the bank, the post office, and then we have to drive all the way to Sacramento. It's about an hour drive from here just to get the boxes. So unfortunately, that's the length of the drive, but we have to do it. That's pretty much just what it is when you're trying to make money. You go where the money is, and that's where the money is. So I'm going to go get showered, and we're going to get on the road. All right, we're going to see how this works and how it looks, but I have a window mount thing. The same one that I was trying to use on the dash. It was made for windows, and it is hooked to the passenger window and pointed at me. So we'll see how this goes. We are fully dressed, obviously. We're on the way to the bank. This might be good if I want to just talk in the car. I really like this. It was only like $30, but I believe we're going to pull out roughly $1,200. We're going to go buy boxes for brakes this week. Today, I'm going to try to run a 2025 Rookies and Stars. I like Rookies and Stars because it's guaranteed 2 autos and I believe 2 patch cards. And then we're going to run a 25 Mosaic No Huddle. And then we're going to run, I believe it's 4 2024 Prism Blasters. So multi-year, and go hunting for the rookie quarterbacks, Caleb, Drake, Jaden, all those guys, Bo. And we'll see how that goes. And then the other break we're going to buy, I believe I'm going to do 5 2025 blasters and 5 2024 blasters and do a blaster box break. I've ran blasters box breaks before. I ran a 2025 10 boxes, and that filled really quick. I like to run the retail stuff more because we've hit really good stuff. Out of the 2 breaks I've ran, we hit a rookie Kings Tyler Shuck, an Uptown Travis Kelce. We hit a Jackson Dart Prism Silver rookie, a couple SSPs, and some other stuff, all out of retail. So I'm perfectly fine with ripping retail because the entry point is a lot cheaper, you know, like than running 4 boxes a hobby and having $150 teams. I'm able to make it to where the cheapest team in the break is $10. So, you know, like teams like the Jets and the Cardinals are usually $10 in a retail break. So we're going to pick those up and try to run a break kind of like that today and see what happens. So the plan is a break today, which will have the 2 hobbies and the 4 retail, and then tomorrow run the 10 retail. So the second that the break is done tonight, I will post the retail break. I'll have it ready and get that set up and good to go the moment that it's done. I'm going to head into the bank. I will check in when we get back out and head to the post office. All right, guys. So we just left the card shop, secured the bags. We got some cool stuff to rip. One of the breaks is going to be this Mosaic No Huddle, like I said. We got the Rookies and Stars. We got all the blasters. And then the second break, I wasn't sure. I thought I was going to do all blasters. They didn't have enough. They only had 7 of the 24 Prism. So what we did is I got 3 more of the 24 Prism. I got 2 of the Optic Megas from 25, which I've had good luck with so far breaking them. And the first time I'm going to rip one of these, this is a 25 Phoenix Preferred. So we're going color blast hunting in that one. We're going to head home. I got to post the break to get it ready to go. Hopefully it'll fill tonight. I don't know which one I'm going to rip tonight or post first, but let's get home and get all this stuff done. All right, so we just got home. The break is set up. right there behind me. Oop, boop, right there, boom. Put it up there and posted it on Facebook already. And within the first, actually, I'll check it now because I probably have more comments on it. We've already sold 5 teams in 4 minutes, and it was some of the bigger teams. I always tell people you never know what's going to sell and to just buy everything. So one of the things that I purchased is my feed scanner. I'm going to move the camera again. This scanner right here, the Ricoh 8170, is like a feed scanner. You can post stuff super, super quick. So I like to buy a lot of stuff in bulk, and I had a box of Sage Autos, like the brand Sage, Sage Aspire, whatever. And manually never would have put them up one by one. It would have taken hours, and it is what it is. But when you have a scanner and you can scan the front and back of 100 cards, I think it was 110 Sage Autos in 10 minutes, and it'll take another 40 to list them, it pays off. This card right here, that is an Anthony Bradford Sage Auto. He's like I think he's an offensive tackle or guard. I know he's an offensive lineman for the Seahawks. This card right here, okay, this has been up for a day and a half, just sold on eBay for $17.49 plus shipping. This has been sitting in my closet over there for probably a year and a half. $17 for a Sage Auto. I don't know another person on the planet that would have ever come up to a table at a show or anything and said, yeah, I will take that for $17. We need to go and post the TikTok or Instagram reel for today. I recorded it last night and edited it last night. So all I have to do is literally just go and post it to all the pages. We're going to go post it right now. Also, if you're not following me on Facebook, I know it's like an old head thing to say. I'll post up like a screenshot or post it up on the screen right now to go follow my Facebook. When we hit 100 followers on Facebook, I'm going to give away a PSA slab of some sort. So if you're not, go over there and follow. We're at 27 followers on Facebook. Get us to 100 and we're going to run a giveaway on there. So the break just finished, and that was the first one of one I've ever pulled. I took a picture of it in some better lighting. I'll post it on the screen now. But, man, one of one Justin Jefferson, and then not just that, but out of the next box, gold Jalen Waddle. I'll get a better picture of that as well. Jalen Waddle, gold rookie and stars auto, 10 out of 10 on the print. 2 bangers, and the crazy thing is, the same dude hit both these. He had Vikings and Dolphins. So he hit the one of one and the Waddle. And that's absolutely incredible. I actually bought both of them back from the guy. He asked if I was interested. I cashed them out. I got to have the first one of one I've ever pulled, man. So what a day, man. What a break. What a break. What a break. But let's continue on with the day. Let's get the rest of this stuff packaged and sent out. But, man, one of one Justin Jefferson. All right, guys. So it is now 7:15 p.m. I posted the break a few hours ago. We filled about like 18 teams so far. Still have a few that need to get done. So I might run a Raz and just like put 5 teams up, see if that fills it a little quicker. That usually seems to fill it. I was hoping to break it tonight. It doesn't seem like we're going to. But when we do break, I believe it'll be tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to try and post some highlights, maybe a TikTok about the break or, you know, kind of like what we pulled. I've done it before with, I showed the dart in the last vlog, and then I talked about how we hit a Tyler Shuck Rookie Kings and a Kelsey Uptown. So we've had good luck like with the breaks. It's been nice to hold breaks because I enjoy ripping, but my personal luck when I rip for myself is bad. Whenever I rip for everyone else, seems to go pretty well. You know, 2 case hits, a rookie silver, a bunch of SSPs. So, I mean, I don't mind ripping for everyone else. So this break was the Mosaic, No Huddle, the Rookies and Stars, and then the Prism Blasters. Tomorrow's a Phoenix Hobby, Prism Blasters and some Optic Megas. Hopefully all of them fill relatively quickly because I need to free up more cash. We have a show this weekend, so there will be a show vlog. Friday, Saturday, the D&P show is in Sacramento. It's a pretty big show. I'll be at that one both days. I'm not setting up as a vendor. I'll have the camera with me, and someone will be recording me while I'm buying and selling and doing whatever I need to while walking the show. I do know I'm going to be picking up some boxes for more brakes. One of the local shops out here sells boxes at shows when they set up for pretty good discounted rates. Boxes that are typically like $185, they sell them for like $150. So if I can get boxes for $35 cheaper, I can make teams cheaper in brakes and lower my risk on how long it takes to fill a brake. So today's been interesting for the most part, a lot of driving around and just a lot of the fine tuning of my business, a lot of desk work, listing cards, sending out messages, trying to sell stuff, and then just waiting for the brake to fill. Like I said before, I was really hoping it would have filled today. I really wanted to rip those boxes just because I don't rip a ton. This will be my third break on this group, and I was just hoping to get more reps in there, maybe pull something cool and do some buybacks. That Jackson Dart Prism Silver that we pulled the other day, I bought it off the guy who hit it, and it was pretty cool. It helps me get inventory relatively quick. So next vlog, I promise to have more stuff going on. We'll be at the shows and things of that nature. And then in the future, I'm going to try to have my wife follow me with the camera on the day-to-day stuff, more in-person stuff, just to like actually have content. I don't do a lot right now. A lot of my day is spent in the office, in my house, or driving. So the content might seem a little stale, but that's kind of how my day is right now. When you're starting out a business, you're at your desk a lot. You're on calls, you're doing this stuff, and it's not, oh my gosh, I'm at a, I just dropped $30,000 on this card. I just bought a Michael Jordan rookie. No, I'm grinding it out nitty gritty. A lot of listing dollar cards. If you go on my eBay right now, I listed 100 and something Sage Autos and then a bunch of Prism rookies, like stuff that's under $10. I listed probably 500 cards in the last 2 days. That's a lot of work, but as I showed earlier in the vlog, they're selling. We did like 35, 40 bucks in low-end sports cards just today, on top of the $1,200 and stuff that I shipped out as well. And then we sold a few more things on eBay. I just had another sale come through in the last hour and a half or so that I just packaged up, and that's going to go out tomorrow as well. So all that stuff is moving, and that's what means the most to me, is that I'm able to continuously get inventory in and move inventory out. And if you have stuff that you want to sell, send me a message on Instagram or leave a comment on here and we can try to work out a deal. It's kind of hard for me to source stuff when I live so far from shops, and we don't have a ton of shows in this area. Luckily, next month though, I have a show on the 4th, I have a show on the 11th, I have a show on the 18th, and then I believe that there's one the following weekend. I'm not sure where it is, but that's 3 show vlogs in a row. That's a bunch of different content coming and a ton of cards. I'm hoping to spend $3,000 this weekend, which would be an amazing thing just because of where we started at in January with not a lot of money. We actually started with $0 allocated towards cards, and if in the middle of March, we're already able to spend $3,000 at a card show while allocating more money to breaks and keeping some in the bank just in case. You don't want to spend every last dollar you have and then someone gives you a really good deal and stuff. You want to stay relatively liquid. So I think I'm taking about 75%, 70 to 75% of what I have bankroll-wise right now in cash, because I still have cards as well. There's gonna be more content coming, but this is pretty much how it is day to day for me right now. So I hope you guys did enjoy. You crushed it on the last video. Let me look at where we're at now, because the last I looked, that video I think was closing in on like 700 views. We actually just hit, well, we're at 699, so literally 700 views, and I can't thank you guys enough for that one. The reel from today has been up for 4 hours, and it's over 400 views already, and the reel from yesterday is over 800 views. So the support has been absolutely absurd, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support these last few weeks. But that's all I got for you guys in today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you haven't already, please smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.